Finally, here in Model 3, we are going to work with fluency techniques. And yes, it sounds obvious, but open your mouth, speak slowly. It's the most obvious rule, first rule. Practice speaking as much as possible. Fluency means speak clearly, open your mouth. And I think you have experienced the fact that in your head, everything is all right. You can make clear sentences. And then when the moment to speak comes, everything gets dark and you cannot do it, or you cannot express your ideas. And that is because one thing is our head, the world in our head, and another thing is reality. That's why I recommend open your mouth. There are two techniques that I would like to show you today. But before that, let me share with you this video. It's a short video, but it really changed the way I see things.
I'm going to share a little bit of tough love, but I'm doing it out of love because I know it's going to help you. Responsibility means that whatever you're seeing right now in your life, wherever you're at in your English journey, is your responsibility. When people think about why their English is not where they want it to be, I hear things like, my first language makes it impossible. I did not learn in school. I don't have a lot of opportunities to practice. So all of these things, they're true, but they're not the reason why you're not where you want to be. Because if you can see people who share the same experience, yet they were able to reach a fluency and English breakthrough, then it means that it's not about these facts, it's about what you decided to do about it. And whether or not you realize that you have the power to take responsibility and to change those circumstances.
All right.
I'm going to share a little bit.
I really like this video because I think it's true. It's our responsibility. So if you can hear a voice within you that says you cannot paint, then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced. So this is what Vincent van Gogh says. If you hear a voice within you say you cannot paint, then by all means paint, and that voice will be silenced, should be silenced. Well, paraphrasing is the first technique, but I will come back to paraphrasing later because first I would like to talk about shadowing. Shadowing. It's a great technique to improve your speaking, improving pronunciation, intonation, vocabulary, rhythm, stress, grammar, and more. So fluency is not only pronounce the words correctly, but it's getting the right pronunciation, getting the right rhythm, stress, also grammar, that you can like realize you're committing mistakes, or if you are using the right grammar, and then analyze the situation and reconsider that maybe you can use a more sophisticated structure. There are two ways that you can go about shadowing. Number one is listen to an audio or video and echo the speaker without pausing. That means listen to what the speaker says, look at the mirror, look at the video and look at their mouth, and then pause the video and repeat. Well, actually, in this first way, you do it without pausing. The second alternative is to listen to the audio or the video, pause after each line, and echo the speaker. Repeat what the speaker said. It is not important if you do it well or not, because shadowing, it's moving your mouth the way the speaker is doing it. So it is repeating, but the focus is in moving your mouth. All right? And then move to the next line. So listen, repeat, shadowing, repeat in out loud, in loud voice, or just shadowing, and then move to the next line. There, the exercise we are doing, the practice we are doing, It's an exercise for our mouth, for our tongue, for our teeth. We will realize which are the sounds that are difficult for us and go to practice them. Whichever is the option that you choose, the most important thing you should do is to set an intention, doing it intentionally. More tips. Select a speaker that you like or you admire. You like the British accent, you like an actress or an actor or a singer. You like, let's say, Lady Gaga, the way she speaks. Okay, if you use a video from YouTube and it is too fast, you can also slow down the speed to 75, for example. This speed can really help you to pay closer attention to certain things, to certain aspects. You can probably not identify a whole sentence, like the words in those sentences, in that sentence. So you can slow it down and listen several times until you get that the person says, "How you doing?" And then you say, "Okay, it was how are you doing?" Okay, how you doing? It's a connection, the linking. Use a script, use the subtitles, follow the subtitles, and it's going to be easier to do this exercise. Well, English Central, it's an app that I really recommend and I really like. Unfortunately, it is paid, but you can use it for a couple of minutes per day for free. And it is great to practice shadowing. Also, here's another link in which you can practice with more material. And here we have this link that it's another page in which you can use short films for practice. Um, Here we have more information about what is shadowing and how can it help. It's a method for beginners or for actually every level to improve English. Um, how to shadow English audio correctly, short films for fun and shadowing practice. And here we have some examples, right? Another, uh, well, here we have examples. So this is in the presentation. You can get this link in the presentation. And I would like to show you the lyrics training app. Okay, here's the presentation. Sorry, the English Central app. And here it is. It is a personal English teacher. Um, English Central is the most fun and effective way to improve your English online. With English Central, you can have one-to-one English lessons if you want. Take advantage, they are for free. Or you can learn using the practice speaking with a library of 13 engaging, fun videos. This is not necessary to download an app. You can use it in your tablet, in your computer. It is not necessary to download the app. Okay, here we can see English Central's page. You should sign in. And here we have a list of videos in different levels. Actually, I have advanced here, but you can choose any level that you want. I click on the video, and
there are plenty.
the first step, it's gonna be ver video. So the first step is gonna be watch the videos, and as you can see here, you will have the subtitles, and you can click on any word that you don't know in order to get the meaning. Let me show you. I will check the sound.
Of studies that demonstrate yoga's potential for health. For example, Oxford University found that people who practice yoga even once a week were less stressed out, had lower blood.
Okay, I
Slept.
clicked on slept because I don't know, I just wanted to check this word. So here I can see the pronunciation.
Slept.
I can see the meaning translated and an example of the usage. If it is a word that I consider important and I didn't know and I want to continue practicing with this word, you can heart and continue.
blood pressure and slept better at night. And yoga is not just good for your mental health. According to the National Institute of Health, it's proven to help with musculoskeletal issues.
Musculoskeletal.
Muscular skeletal is another word that I'm interested in.
Especially lower back pain. It can even help relieve asthma.
Asthma, it's another word that I'm interested in. Vocabulary that I want to learn.
There are tons of different types of yoga, all with names that are kind of difficult to remember. There's Hatha, Bikram, Vinyasa, the list goes on. And while some types do encourage a hard
Encourage.
Encourage is a word I want to learn. And well, when we finish, let me show you what is the next step.
workout where you bend and flex in insane positions and sweat bullets. Yoga can more simply be just used as a meditative tool, and you get the same mental health benefits.
All right. Now I go to next step. Step 2. Aprenda las palabras. Here are the words that I clicked on. Yes, and I want to practice more because I don't know or because I want to improve or because I want to practice. And here it says, puedes seleccionar las palabras, puedes seleccionar todas las palabras to practice. Hola. So I will click in Aprende las palabras.
Had lower blood pressure and slept better at night.
And I will have different exercises to practice. So slept is dormir.
It can even help relieve asthma.
Asthma is asthma.
And while some types do encourage a hard workout,
And it's going to be hard, encourage, animar, alentar. And I can do that with every vocabulary that I don't know and practice learning, no, repeating. Let's go to the most interesting part that I like that is related with shadowing, listening, and repeat, and recording yourself.
Had lower blood pressure and slept better at night.
Okay, now I have to speak. I will have the chance to click here and the system will listen to me. I have to repeat this, no? Had lower blood pressure and feel better at night. Slept. Remember that it was a word? I will allow. Had lower blood pressure and slept better at night. I stop the recording. Let's see if it works. Okay, excellent work. So the system
It's proven to help with
said that I had 94% of the speaking done well.
musculoskeletal issues.
It is proven to help with muscular skeletal issues. Well, there I had problems. So the system says, okay,
It can even
it's
help
good,
relieve asthma.
but be careful with this, no? It can help relieve asthma. I committed a mistake and I skipped a word. I got 81%.
And while some types do encourage,
And I can do this with different parts of the speaking. The idea is that you listen and repeat, that you copy the rhythm, the intonation, shadowing, and the system will tell you. It's very similar to the idea of else speak, but in this case, you are repeating real life videos, authentic material. That is something that I consider that is very, very important. Let's come back to the presentation. So what is missing is paraphrasing. So I will come back and talk about paraphrasing. Here you will have a quizzes. So you will click here and get a whole presentation with some exercises. You will write your name, like in my case, and you will have different activities. For example, here we will listen to an audio and answer the activity. Answer this question. Well, I know the audio, so I know this is the right answer. So I will move on. The music is a bit annoying, so I think, yes, there it is gone. So you continue with different activities. In this case, when do we use who? We use for persons, which, for places, where, places where. And for things, you can use which. Here we have to move that. And whose is for objects. Okay, I submit and continue. All these activities have to do with the ability to, I will just choose any answer here, because in the audio you will have a person that is talking, that is playing a game, trying to help the other person to guess which is the word. I want to show you that. Well, I did it like just, in order to move on. Well, what is paraphrasing? You complete with the different activities. Let me say, what is paraphrasing? Paraphrasing is to say things, parafrasear in Spanish, to say things with different words. So you can change the structure and say something in different ways. You can use synonyms, you can use antonyms, you can make a negative sentence into a positive sentence, like for example, I can say today is really hot, or I can say today is not cold at all. Yeah, so I'm saying the same thing. The more alternatives you have to say something, to express an idea, the quieter and more relaxed is your brain gonna be, and that will give you a lot of confidence. Well, so we had many things in this video, in this activity. You have the whole weekend to practice and to work with the links here. I hope you have a good time and enjoy this model 3. Thank you very much.